guys, it's Megan. So I just filmed a finance video talking about my current urge to shop, and I am going to shop my stash, and my big goal of this is to rediscover stuff that I already own, that I don't use enough and that doesn't get enough love, but also to pull things out that I'm not sure whether or not I want to keep them, because I know that I can do more decluttering. I've been feeling like I should do some more, but I don't know if I want to get rid of any of these things because I haven't used them in a while. So I'm going to just pull certain things out, and I'm going to use them over the next few weeks and then decide whether or not I'm going to declutter them from my collection or if I'm going to keep them and just really have to remind myself to use them regularly. So I'm going to set you guys up on my tripod and go through all of my stuff and decide what things I want to possibly declutter. So I hope you guys enjoy this one. The first thing I do want to mention is that I'm not going to go through my everyday makeup bag. This is the stuff I use. Obviously, you can tell in the title of this bag every day that I use this every day. So I'm not going to look through that because I do use it on a regular basis, but I'm going to go through all of my drawers of makeup and on my vanity and see if there are things that I want to possibly part with. So let's just get started. Okay. I really like this Josie Maran tinted moisturizer. Okay, the Ready Set Gorgeous, I'm definitely going to use this up this year, but I'm not sure if I'll purchase this in the future because the colors are too dark for me. 105 is the lightest shade, and it's like really tan, but thankfully I have this Illamasqua white foundation, so I can mix it with that. But I was looking at this at the store, and it just looks like these really oxidize a lot in the bottle. So that's just a little side note for that. This I really need to work on. Yeah, I don't know. I need to just get more into powder. I really like this Nearly Naked for the summer, so I'll use that more in the summer. And then the IT Cosmetics, I actually have been using this a little bit. You can tell I have wore down the pattern, but this is the Celebration Foundation in Fair. These Sherlock powders, I have 3 Patch Problem and Do Your Research, and I do like these at certain times. This one's like a gray, and this is more of a ochre color, and I do really like these. Honestly, a big part of it is the Sherlock packaging of them, which is why I bought them, but I do think these make really good contour powders for fair skin. This palette back here with some BH Cosmetics blushes, I really like these, but I never really use them. So I want to use these some more, so I am going to set that in my pile of stuff to possibly declutter, but to use more. This Physicians Formula bronzer, I use in the summer to match my neck to my face, or I don't really do this anymore, so I have to see if this summer I use this, because I used to use this every day for my neck and my chest, but I don't really anymore, but we'll see if we use that. My Kevyn Aucoin bronzers, these are my only bronzers that I really use on my face. Tropical Days and Tropical Nights. I love these, and yeah, I decluttered all my other bronzers because I love those so much. MAC Full of Joy blush. I know I will never get rid of this, but I haven't used this in a long time. It's like a really pretty shimmery pink lavender. Oh, it's gorgeous. So I need to use this more, but I know I'm not going to declutter that. My Makeup Forever Pro Sculpting Duo, I only use the highlighter. This is the #1. And then the bronzer, I do want to try to use as like a eyeshadow or something, but this highlighter, oh my god, it gives me life. It gives me life. So I would never get rid of that. I love it so much. MAC Azalea Blossom. Oh my god, this is such a beauty, but I never never use this. I was really obsessed with purple blush for a while, but I need to use this some more. So I'm going to try to use that and see if it will leave my collection or not. IT Cosmetics Sugar Plum. I love this for the fall. MUA Undress Your Skin highlighter. This is such a good drugstore highlighter. It's so pretty. I hope you guys can tell how pretty it is. And I'm definitely keeping that. Another good drugstore highlighter is this Makeup Revolution. This is Peach Lights. This is more of a subtle highlighter, but oh, it's so pretty as well. So it's a little lighter, so it's really good for fair skin. Definitely keeping that. Okay, here is where I am conflicted. So I love my Becca Moonstone. This is one of my all-time favorite highlighters. I feel like I'm going to hit pan on this, but I just don't know if that is actually possible. But I love Moonstone so much. It's like how people say ride or die. This is my ride or die. But the other two that I have, I never really use. So I have Pearl, which I was so excited about because it's really perfect for fair skin, but it's very white, like very white. So I haven't really reached for this. So I'm going to put that in my pile to use more. And Champagne Pop. This is so beautiful, but I like never ever use it. I think I'll use it more in the summer, but I do need to see how it looks on my skin tone. I haven't worn it in quite some time, so both of these I'm going to put in my pile and use and see how I like them. Okay, Becca Wild Honey, is that what it's called? No, Songbird. Oh my god, I haven't used that in a long time, but that's like a summer blush. This Essence blush in Baby Doll. This is pretty much exactly the same color as this LORAC blush in Velvet Rope. So I don't think, yeah, they're like the exact same color. You can't tell a difference. I am going to declutter the Essence one. They're both, like, they're the same quality, but like obviously the LORAC one was way more expensive. So I'm going to declutter this Essence blush. It is such a good one, but I have the same exact color from LORAC. This blush is my super fancy Estee Lauder Lightshow blush. So gorgeous. I would never ever get rid of that. Benefit Dallas. I love this one. I am so surprised how much I love this, but I haven't used it recently, but I know I'm not going to get rid of it. And the Trina Tarantino Parasol, which is super pretty for the summer. So I'll use that once it starts getting warmer and sunnier, which, is that ever going to happen? Because it has been dark and dreary for weeks. Okay, this I am going to possibly declutter the NYX in Terra Cota. It's a really pretty, like, bronzy blush, but I think I used it one time. I bought it impulsively in the Target sale section. I try never to do that anymore, so it kind of gives me bad memories when I remember that I did that. So I'm going to see how I like this on my skin, but I'll probably declutter that. Clinique, this was a gift from Nisi. This is in Berry Pop, and I am going to use this summer because I know it won't look very good right now with my pale as a ghost skin, but in the summer this will look gorgeous. Maybelline Wild Blossom, one of my favorite blushes, and NARS Sin. Oh my god, gorgeous. I do want to get more NARS blushes eventually, so definitely keeping that. We already talked about the LORAC blush. MAC The Perfect Cheek, they need to re-promote this or make this permanent. This literally is the perfect cheek color. This was from the Marilyn Monroe collection, one of my all-time faves. Also, Royal Sunset, such a beautiful, beautiful color for the spring and summer on fair skin. Love that. That was also limited edition. Okay, this is such a bummer to me, but I have barely used Chanel Jersey, and I don't know. I love Chanel Accent, which is this one, and they're very similar. Chanel Jersey is warmer. I don't know. I think that they're too similar. So I'm going to try Chanel Jersey some more and see how I like it. I love Accent. It was a long time for me to finally get this, so I'm never going to get rid of that. But Chanel Jersey, I'm a little conflicted on, so I'm going to put that in my pile to possibly declutter. So that was a good first drawer.